Hello, my name is Noel #Hasson, and recently Netflix released He-Man Revelations, and I'm a sucker for animation because I find it interesting to study and observe and to watch, even though most of these shows are kind of rubbish and not really that good. But I love to watch the stories and see how they unfold, even if a lot of them are cringy with sketchy animation. Sure, some say it's for kids, but to those that say pox upon you, animation is just a different medium of storytelling, just like books, games, comics, and whatever else we can get our grubby mitts on. He-Man is no different. It is an amusing show that plays fast and loose with the rules of what the main protagonist is capable of achieving. It mostly relates to throwing rocks and punching things hard. The animation was simple and clearly based on a limited budget, and those weird American television imposed rules. Character rarely died, suffered any fatal wounds, and pretty much every episode was a standalone story that never went anywhere, just like kids playing with the toys the show intended to sell. Skeletor's attacked the castle Grayskull in his latest plot to become master of the universe by tricking He-Man into stabbing the source of magic and opening up the conduit by impaling Skeletor. The brawl for power and magic ensues, and He-Man absorbs the power with his sword, which split in half, and he himself reverts to Adam, and is turned into a black smear on the castle floor. Skeletor vanishes as well, and Teela is turned into a bit of a bellend. A man-at-arms is punted out of the castle, and Teela quits. No magic is dying, and if magic goes, the universe ends. Yes, she got a bit butthurt of the fact that Adam hid He-Man from her. First we have to turn the heroine into a ruthless mercenary with a fairly pleasant and likable companion that brings a lot of levity to her stupidity. Eventually, evil Lynn join in on the action and because magic is her thing, and because she is evil, and evil is always looking for more power. So yeah, Teela is turned into a snarky, ass-kicking asshole. I suppose it is an improvement for what little I have seen of the original show. It was never televised here in Norway, as far as I can tell. Probably for the best. Localized dubs tend to be of inferior quality, a bit like nails on a chalkboard. Plus, it often deprives children of the joys of being exposed to another language. Anywho, Teela is turned into a generic fanfic stereotype. Moody broody with a tough exterior that kicks ass, is snarky as heck, and quite unlikable. Sure, the secret of Adam being He-Man was kept from her, but apparently the betrayal made her sour. Why he kept the secret, though, is just due to bad writing in the original, I dare say. Anywho, this type of character is so common these days, it's getting stale like milk in the sun. Oh, and they kill He-Man in practically the first episode, to make the story all about her, finding herself and becoming a strong female hero. To make the story even more generic, they kill off Oroko because it's edgy, right? And from mouth of the writer, no one liked the character in the first place. Yeah, Man-at-Arms just kicks ass and is a caring father and at least 20 years older than before. Cringer is just being a coward and mostly ignored, which is for the best. I have no idea why this show insisted on a wacky animal sidekick with speech impediment in the first place. And of course we have Evil Lynn show sign of becoming good, until Skeletor returns. Now if the writers keep this up, I expect her to eventually backstab Skeletor and claim the power for herself. Because age of a bulky purple man with a skull for a head is over and is problematic. Female empowerment, I suppose. Oh, and Adam returned from the afterlife, only to be penetrated from behind by Skeletor's phallic spear. Also, Aside from killing off characters and making the story into one long continuity that is intended to put a coherent end to the Masters of the Universe, or is it a new beginning? Honestly, I cannot tell. I have to give the animation praise though, it's absolutely gorgeous and action is top notch. The minor villain turning people into cyborg is fairly interesting. The body horror potential itself is just fantastic. The scenery is also breathtaking, and I hope the animation studio was paid handsomely for their superb work. All in all, I was entertained, and the show is not bad. But the main character leaves a lot to be desired. 'Cause I've seen it before, and I'm not impressed.